Hi, what's up everyone, and welcome to today's video. If you are new here, I am GCROCK, and today is a little bit off the cuff. It's not a division video, but instead we've got a bit of a big announcement. There's a few things I want to go over today. The big announcement is regarding our partnership with Ubisoft, which we have been discussing. We've got even more news to share on that. And on top of that, I want to show you a new server that I've been working on. I've spoke about it a lot, and we are getting very close to launching this now. I think we're about, I want to say 5-6 weeks away, but I've got enough to show you to kind of go over and just answer some questions that I'm getting, because a lot of people are concerned about what this new server is when we've already got such a great community. So we've got to explain all of that. But first, I do need to get the Ubisoft partner stuff out of the way. First, I just want to thank Ubisoft for the partnership to begin with. It's something that I applied for a long time ago, and for whatever reason, I couldn't connect my YouTube account, and I just gave up. And then Pony said a couple of months back, gee, you should definitely get back on this Ubisoft partnership. So I tried again, it worked, and we got the partnership. But since then, we have been given some great opportunities to play some Star Wars Outlaws early. I'm currently playing that right now as well, to be able to review it for you next week, which I can't wait to share. And we've been given a creator code. So I've got to thank Ubisoft also for a creator code. If you don't know what creator codes are, basically, so where I remember creator codes and where they kind of originally started was with Epic and Fortnite. I remember Fortnite streamers sharing the creator codes, and the people that watched the streamers could then purchase things on the Epic store, use the creator code and support the streamer, and they get like a commission for any purchases that they made. The Ubisoft creator code is exactly the same as that. So we are on the program. It's in like a trial period right now, and I believe we're one of the first to be able to test this out. So thank you so much again, Ubisoft, for giving me this privilege. I appreciate it. And if you want to support me with my creator code, whenever you are using the Ubisoft Connect store, whether it's on your mobile, whether it is on your desktop PC or the web browser, there is a coupon creator code section where you can add your coupons and your creator codes. Just use GCROCK, and once you use that, it'll be added as a coupon, and then I'll also earn some commission from the purchases that you make. And that's a great way to support me and the channel and the community, and it's at no extra cost to yourself. That's how creator codes basically work. So I'm very happy about that, and I just wanted to announce that today. I think that's really huge, and I gotta thank you all for allowing us to be in this position where we are getting offered things like this. It's been great to be able to play Star Wars early. It's great to be able to be on this creator code system of Ubisoft. It really is. We work very hard as a community. I work very hard as a creator, and it's great that good things are happening. So that's the big announcement out of the way. That's again, thank you. I'm gonna have to now find a way to introduce this in every video as well. If you've watched me for a few years, we've come away from please hit like, subscribe, and all that at the start of videos. I've now got to kind of like get this in and promote this at the start of videos without making it annoying. So we're gonna get back into that, try and do it nice and not too cringy. Make sure you feedback. Next thing I want to talk about is my new server. So here we are. Welcome to GCROCK. I want to show you a bit of this today. It's still being processed. It's still being created. There's a lot of changes to come, but I have got it to a good standard to show you, like I said, and I can also reveal today all our new graphics, which we'll go over as well in a few moments. But first, just a little bit of a backstory of the last few years. We've been in I'm going to say a transition. I have had many different visions over the last few years. I've spoke about personal stuff with you recently. You know what's going on. But for the most part, the last few years, we met Lady Rock. We had a child. Demi Rose is now approaching 2 years old. And it's been a big sort of learning curve and processing curve where I've had to kind of readjust my life, readjust processes. And in the last 2 years, there's so much that we've readjusted, and so many changes has just happened in these 2 years alone. It's taken a while to get to this point now where I kind of know exactly where I'm at with my schedule, exactly know where I'm at with the amount of effort I can put in, which is a lot again, which is great. But also we've been trying loads of different things out with the channels to see what sort of content I want to create for you guys, what sort of content you like me to create, and how can we continue being a creator and deliver you everything that I want to deliver you without burning out. And it's been a huge process in the background of creating different systems and processes to give you tons and tons of content. As you know, we've got many different channels now as well. We've got GCROCK, we've got got GCROCK 2.0, we've got GCROCK VODs, and we've got the community channel. We've even got the Lady Rock channel as well. Stacey's supporting this greatly, and she jumped on board. She's going to be a big part of this going forward also, which is awesome, because doing something like this as a creator, having a partner that gets behind you and backs you like this and supports you like this is the best thing you can ask for. So that's all good, and it's great. We're in a great position, but there's just been a lot of work in the last, I'm going to say, couple of years. We have been readjusting. We've made some changes. I've gone back on stuff, and I now have the final blueprint of exactly what I want to do. And this server is part of that. So the new GCROCK server is not to compete with the server that we know, the main server, the GCROCK community. That is something special that we've built, and we all love that. It's something that I'm very proud of, but it's not a content creator server. It's something that I'm missing. It's something that I'm lacking, and it's something where there's some people that really want to get really involved in our Discord community, what we've built, and then there's some people that want to get really involved in just supporting myself with the YouTube channels and things like that. And by trying to do it all in one server, I feel like we're trying too much. And I feel that a lot of people will probably like mute the server because there's just kind of too much going on. There's either too much GCROCK when they don't want that, or there's not enough GCROCK when they want that. So we're bringing away kind of like GCROCK and my creator side of things away from the main server and creating this. And this is a place where I basically do what I want to do. There's no politics or anything like that. There's no 40,000 people with all different opinions on how a community server should run and all of this sort of thing. This is the GCROCK creator server. This is me. This is where you come if you want to support me. And we will be having a lot of fun in here. And it also does relate to the main server as well. We will be cross-referencing them, and there'll be reason to be in both still. But if you just wanted to like support me and get my pings and just hear my communication regarding the YouTube channels and myself, then this is where you're going to want to be. And if you want to be part of that huge community where you want to meet friends, you want to get help with raids, you want to get help with all sorts of things, the Division, you'll be in the GCROCK Division 2 Discord server. So a lot of work's going into this right now. And this is what we currently look like. We do have a welcome everyone page, which needs editing. I threw this up quickly when I created it. Just welcome new to the GCROCK community server. Also sharing the main server link there, which has 35,000 members now. That's where the majority of you are going to want to be still. We can highlight my creator code, which I've just discussed, which is awesome. We can have just a single chat really at the minute. There's a share option that we're going to allow you to like share content with me for stuff you like. In streams, people ask me a lot, I've got a build I want to show you. I got this I want to show you. Well, this will be your way to show me something. Whatever you want to share with me, you share here. We have roles because it is still going to be classed as a community server with an admin channel as well from myself, Pony, and Milk. And then we have the notification squad. If you guys want to receive my notifications, you can do. There'll be like general announcements. I've started using this already just so we can get some content in there. But there's going to be pings going out from my main channel, my second channel, my VODs channel, my community channel, the Lady Rock channel, live streams, beans. You know what they are. There's going to be vendor updates for the Division 1 and the Division 2. It's also going to be the home of the School of Rock. You can have a quick look at how this is forming now. Still a lot of work to be done, edits still to be made and things like that, but there's an introduction to the School of Rock. We've got the build channel where I still need to fill out the process of joining the School of Rock and what builds you need to farm for. There's going to be a role that you claim once you're ready and you got all of your builds. You become a free agent. You have a free agent LFG, and I got frequently asked questions there as well. Pony's added a scheduling bot also. So the School of Rock, it's starting to form. We're very close to having phase 1 of this done, and it's when the phase 1 of this is done is when we're going to be looking at doing an overall Discord maintenance where we introduce this server and we make some changes to the main server as well. There'll be a base of operations for the teams that form through the School of Rock, and then there'll be team channels as well, with my team Manscaped currently being the only team. I'm going to be moving over all of like the GCROCK League stuff we're currently trialing out in the main server. The home of the GCROCK League will be in my new server. That's something that I want to do. I want to create engagement for you guys to have the opportunity opportunity to get involved in challenges and things like that every year. So this is where you'll have to be in the future for that. Fantasy football that we do every year is going to be moved here as well. This is kind of what I'm saying, like things I want to do within the community that kind of overlaps with what the community's about. And it just, we want to get rid of all of that in the main server because this is my stuff that I do, and some of you do want to do this with me, but it's not what the whole community wants to do, you know. So that's why it's going to be moved here. The record and stats are having a revamp, and they will be housed here as well. You currently have a records sort of system set up last maintenance in the main server, which doesn't really work as I wanted it to, but that's going to be all moved here. And there will be some voice channels, and that's about that's pretty much going to be the new server. I'm not trying to create a server that competes with what we already have. We're not going to have loads of LFG here. It literally is going to be my creator server where I can share a lot of information with you and just do things with you that I want to do. And if you want to take part in that, you can be here also. It should also allow me to do some special channels and more things for people that support financially through memberships and things like that. I'm looking at doing that. I'm looking at setting things up, and hopefully by the time we launch, we'll have some more information on what we can do. So to end this announcement video, let's take a look at some of the new graphics I've got then, along with the Discord maintenance. Whenever I do big changes and changing direction and things like that with what we do, I like to freshen things up with some new graphics. I didn't like the old ones that we had. I did for the time that we had it. I wanted to refresh my logo though. I wanted to refresh the other channel artwork as well, and this is what the new sort of banner looks like for GCROCK. This is the yellow one. This will be used for the Discord clan and TCT server that we have. We have the purple one with the main server. You will be going in line with my community channel, which is purple. So the main GCROCK Discord community, the Division 2 community, we got 35,000 members. You're going to be going into this color scheme as we change things. It's going to be your banner. I will get it animated as well as soon as I can because we have that feature. Red will be sticking with me. Red's kind of like GCROCK, the main me. So red is associated with me, which will go to the new GCROCK server and my main channel. All kind of color coded, stays the same way. And then this is pretty much the new logo. I just think it's far more cleaner. It's exactly what I was looking for. I wanted to keep the shield shape. I liked how we had GC as a shield with the older logo, or the current one rather, but this is what it'll be changing to. We can see it's keeping the shield shape, just looking a lot more cleaner. And again, we'll have red for myself and GCROCK as in like the main GCROCK stuff. We'll have yellow for VODs and the TCT clan server. We'll have purple for the main Discord community, and we'll have, I think that's it, red, yellow, and purple. Oh no, sorry, we got teal for the VODs as well. So I've got all the different color formatted for them. There's different versions of this logo. We've got one with an actual shield as well, which looks pretty cool, which I'll use on videos, I think, and other things. And we got the GCROCK text like that. So these are all the new different logos that I've created. We'll also be using this for merch also. And finally, the new YouTube banner. So I might make all, I was going to wait until the maintenance to make all these live. I might make them live a little bit sooner because I can't wait to get the old stuff off and the new stuff in. But this is what the new GCROCK banner will look like. The VODs will be teal, the GCROCK 2.0 will be yellow, and the community channel will be purple. And that is everything I wanted to discuss with you today in this announcement video. I just wanted to catch up with you all, really. There's a lot going on right now. A lot of good stuff to talk about, which I've shared with you today. And I can't wait just to get all of this done. There's light at the end of the tunnel now. I'm so close to getting a lot of what I want to get done ticked off. We'll get back to getting very consistent again with content and streams. Good, something we haven't been the last few months. Again, we've spoken about this in streams, but we haven't put it in a video like today and just shown some stuff off. So I'm glad I could do that. Thank you again. Thanks for watching, and thanks for your support as always. Some great news to share with you today, and without you, we wouldn't have been able to do that. So thank you so much. Thanks for watching today's video. Don't forget to like, subscribe for more content if you're new. And until next time, take care and peace out.